The surprising reason your legs feel weaker. Have you ever wondered why your legs feel weaker even though you're eating well, exercising regularly, doing everything you're supposed to? Why does it feel like the stairs got steeper overnight? Why does it take longer to get out of a chair? Is this just aging, or is something else quietly working against you? Here's the surprising part. It might not be what you're not doing. It could be something you are doing every single day without realizing it. Most seniors make this silent mistake with full confidence because they've been told their whole lives that fruits are healthy, natural, good for you. And yes, many of them are. But not all of them. That's the truth nobody talks about. Some fruits, especially ones you probably eat weekly, can actually work against your health as you age. They may slowly weaken your legs, trigger knee pain, aggravate joint inflammation, and even affect your balance and mobility. You see, our bodies change with age. Circulation slows. Metabolism weakens. And the same fruits that once helped you can now hurt you. High in acids, sugars, and compounds that impact blood sugar and joints. These fruits are often seen as harmless. But the damage is real, and it builds up over time. You may not notice until one day. Your legs feel stiff. Your knees ache after a short walk. Or you can't stand as easily as before. But there's good news. Today, we'll reveal the 7 fruits you should avoid after 60. And what you should eat instead to keep your legs strong and pain-free. So stick around. Your body may be waiting for this wake-up call. Click subscribe and let's get started.
Pineapple, the silent irritant that hurts your joints. Let's start with one of the biggest surprises on this list. Pineapple. Yes, pineapple. Juicy, tropical, refreshing. It's often seen as the perfect healthy snack, packed with vitamin C and enzymes like bromelain. What could possibly be bad about it? Here's what they don't tell you. Pineapple is extremely acidic. Its high acidity can irritate the stomach, trigger acid reflux, and over time, cause low-grade inflammation throughout the body. Now, for someone young and active, the body handles that just fine. But for those over 60, with slower metabolism, reduced circulation, and aging joints, that chronic irritation can become a real problem, especially in the legs. The acids and natural sugars in pineapple can aggravate joint tissues, leading to knee pain, leg stiffness, and even increased swelling in people already dealing with arthritis or reduced mobility. What's worse, many seniors turn to pineapple juice for digestion or immune support, not realizing it's even more concentrated in acid and sugar than fresh fruit. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up sweetness. If you love tropical fruits, there are gentler options that support your joints instead of straining them. Mango, for example, is lower in acid and packed with joint-friendly nutrients like vitamin A and beta-carotene. Papaya is another great choice. It's soft on the stomach and contains natural anti-inflammatory enzymes. So the next time you reach for a fruit bowl, pause before tossing in that pineapple. Your knees will thank you. Up next, fruit number 2 that's secretly spiking your blood sugar and draining your leg strength. Bananas, a sweet trap for seniors. Bananas. They're soft, sweet, easy to digest, and they seem like the perfect snack, especially as we age. But here's what many seniors don't realize. Bananas can quietly sabotage your leg strength. Why? Because bananas are high in natural sugars and have a moderate to high glycemic index, meaning they cause a quick spike in blood sugar. And for older adults, those sugar spikes can lead to insulin resistance, increased inflammation, and muscle fatigue. Yes, you heard that right, muscle fatigue. If you've been feeling heavy in the legs, if your knees feel weaker, or if you get tired faster when walking, your blood sugar swings might be playing a role. And bananas could be part of that picture. Now, bananas aren't evil. In moderation, they're fine for many people. They do contain potassium, which helps with muscle function. But here's the catch. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to the sugar-to-fiber ratio in foods. And bananas, especially the very ripe ones, have too much sugar and not enough fiber to slow it down. So what's a better option? Try apples with the skin on, or a handful of berries. They offer natural sweetness, but with more fiber and less impact on your blood sugar. And they still give you antioxidants that protect joint and muscle health. So if bananas are your go-to, try switching it up a few days a week. Your legs might feel lighter and stronger than you expect. Coming up, fruit number 3 that creates silent stiffness in your hips and knees. Tomatoes, the inflammation trigger. Tomatoes. They're juicy, colorful, full of antioxidants. And they're in just about everything, from salads to sauces to your favorite ketchup bottle. But here's the surprising twist. Tomatoes may not be your joint's best friend, especially if you're over 60 and struggling with knee pain, stiff hips, or morning joint aches. Why? Because tomatoes belong to a group called nightshades, which includes potatoes, peppers, and eggplants. And nightshades contain a natural chemical called solanine. For some people, particularly older adults, solanine may trigger inflammation in the joints. It doesn't affect everyone the same way. But if you notice more stiffness after eating pasta with tomato sauce or a tomato-rich curry, your body might be reacting. And it's not just about inflammation. Some seniors report feeling tighter joints, slower movements, or even digestive upset after eating tomatoes regularly. Now let's be clear. Tomatoes also contain lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that supports the heart and skin. So it's not about fear, it's about balance. If you love tomatoes, here's a tip. Cook them. Cooking reduces the solanine content and makes the nutrients easier to absorb. Also, keep a food journal. Notice how your joints feel the day after tomato-heavy meals. If you do notice discomfort, try going tomato-free for a week and see if your joints feel easier, lighter, or more flexible. Sometimes, a small change can make a big difference. Next up, fruit number 4 that may cause hidden water retention and slow down your steps. Canned fruit cocktails, the sweet swellers. They're colorful, they're convenient, and they come in cheerful little tins or jars. But don't let the looks fool you. We're talking about canned fruit cocktails and how they may be silently slowing you down, especially if you're over 60 and feeling puffy legs, swollen feet, or unusual joint tightness. Here's what's really going on. Most canned fruit cocktails are soaked in heavy syrup, and that syrup is packed with refined sugars and sometimes high fructose corn syrup. This combination can trigger inflammation and lead to water retention, particularly in the legs and joints. More sugar means more insulin response, and that can lead to stiff joints, sluggish circulation, and even muscle fatigue. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Many canned fruits are also preserved with sodium-based additives to extend shelf life. Too much sodium can cause fluid buildup, making your legs feel heavier and slower. So while that sweet little cup of fruit might feel like a healthy snack, it could actually be setting you back. Here's what you can do instead. White heavy checkmark, choose fresh fruit or fruit canned in 100% juice with no added sugar. White heavy checkmark, rinse canned fruit under water to reduce the syrup and sodium. White heavy checkmark, keep an eye on portion sizes, especially if you're eating them daily. Your joints will thank you, with more mobility, less puffiness, and a lot more spring in your step. The truth about fruit and your joints after 60. Narrator, encouraging, friendly voice. So what have we learned? Not all fruits are created equal, especially when it comes to joint health and leg strength after 60. While fruits like bananas, pineapples, and canned cocktails may seem innocent, their hidden sugars, acid content, or preservatives could be quietly fueling inflammation, muscle fatigue, and even joint stiffness. But don't worry, it's not about cutting out all fruits. It's about making smarter choices. White heavy checkmark, instead of sugar-packed fruits, choose low glycemic options like berries, kiwis, and grapefruit. White heavy checkmark, instead of canned cocktails, go for fresh, frozen, or fruit canned in 100% juice. White heavy checkmark, instead of overloading your smoothie with sweet fruit, add leafy greens, chia seeds, or a scoop of protein for balance. And remember, your body is always talking to you. Pay attention to how certain fruits make you feel. Are your knees more swollen after that fruit salad? Do your ankles puff up after that healthy smoothie? Make small swaps, listen to your body, and give your joints the gentle support they deserve. Because every step you take matters. And when your legs feel strong and your joints move freely, you don't just walk, you thrive. Speech Balloon, tell us in the comments, which fruit surprised you the most? And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more tips to keep you moving with confidence after 60.